Okay, but make it like a 2008 T-Pain song so it kind of fits the vibe of like it's the shitty cell phone audio version of it, you know?
Like you're hearing it on Xbox Live from somebody who's playing Modern Warfare.
Yeah, dude.
Also, which feedback am I?
I don't know. Try one of them, see what happens.
Is that you? Yes. Okay. Is this the podcast? Oh. Fun. Normally, I usually control that, and I feel.
What do you feel?
Out of control.
Do you not feel heard and listened to right now?
No, I feel like I've been puppeteering and the strings have just been cut.
Oh man. Well, I thought you were more of a hand puppet, so the string shouldn't affect your movement.
I feel like my fingies just slipped out of your butt. Welcome back, guys. We're gone for a week.
Dude did that.
Listen.
Shut up, guys. Shut the fuck up.
Guys, I am really not in the mood this week. Not for the podcast, but to hear it from you guys. Well, first off, we have some very serious business. You start. Yours is, by the way. Yeah, business, just an extra business. You start because yours is much more important.
Guys, I've been intubated.
Nope, not the, I was talking. So the other thing.
The tour. Guys,
tour.
I'm going on tour.
Yep.
I'm going to do, here's some FAQs. What is the show? I'm going to do stand-up and original music and stuff you're not going to see anywhere else. The tickets are in the description down there.
I don't think they'll have questions.
They shouldn't fucking have a single question.
I think they'll hear that you're on tour and they'll go, and then they'll keep listening to the podcast.
They'll probably do that. They're driving. They're like, I can't go to gusjohnson.co/tour right now. I'm driving, dude. That's
there
what
you
they'll
go.
say.
So they'll say, but if I wanted to go get tickets for the tour, I would go to wait, what was it?
gusjohnson.co/tour.
They would go to that. It's in 2022. How many shows? You're doing like 45 shows, right?
Yeah, we might do like 50. You might add in a couple supplemental shows.
You're gonna die.
I will die. Here's my promises this time, though: is I will be healthier. I will not drink as much as I did last time.
You will have people working with you on the tour rather than being responsible for moving everything and doing everything.
Yep. Last time it was literally just me and Sabrina. We were driving and having to like fucking chase down UPS trucks to get the merch and shit. I had 2 keyboards broken. I thought I had a hernia. I got terrible food poisoning. I gained 20 pounds. It was not great.
I remember I'd be like, hey, man, how's the tour going? And you'd call me and be like, hey, like on speaker with you and Sabrina in the car. You'd be like, we're in a U-Haul. It doesn't have air conditioning. It's 90 degrees out. And we're just racing to get to the show before it starts.
Yeah.
And I'd just be sitting in my room playing Fortnite with Drew. Just going, man, sucks for him. I don't know.
Shitty. But yeah, I mean, it should be smoother this time. Just with stuff like this time I can't do a formal meet and greet, because of COVID situation stuff. I can't be meeting thousands of people every week and touching you and having you come up and fucking breathe in my face and shit.
Are you guys doing what we're doing for the podcast show? Sort of thing?
I don't know. What we are doing is for any people that buy VIP tickets. Like, tickets are not too bad, by the way. General admission shit are between $35 and $40, and then VIP shit is like 60 flat across all the venue stuff. If you're VIP, you get to sit right at the front. You get the best seats in the house. I'm doing a Q&A before the show happens too, so we'll have a little bit more of an intimate. Like, if you want to ask me questions, we can have a little more back and forth. I'll be right up on the edge of the stage and shit. We'll do that.
Oh, did you say before? That's what we're doing for the podcast.
All right, we're doing that then.
Because it's a good replacement.
I just didn't know what we were doing. That's why I was like, I'm gonna answer around it. I'll get around it and see if it comes.
It's the same thing. Oops. Yeah, for the I think it's a good replacement for. Well, the thing about meet and greets that I don't know if people know, and it's also not good for you as someone who, not you, Gus, but you, the listener, if you want to go to a meet and greet, is that if you are the person meeting and greeting, you always get sick.
Yeah.
And it's like we were a couple years new to it pre-COVID, and I'd be sick every time. I'd have a cold every time. And you think about it, it's like, well, everyone else was interacting with me as well, and in line with each other. So I think the Q&A stuff is way better, where you can just kind of actually have a conversation with everyone. And also, dude, I can't imagine what that would. I know you've been to some meet and greet stuff, like when you met Steve-O in college.
Yeah.
I can't imagine the pressure of being like, okay, you're in line. Come talk to the person that you've been listening to.
Yeah.
Don't be weird.
No, dude. Well, and the thing is, that was honestly, like, I don't want to, like, knock the meet and greet shit, but it was the worst part of the day, like, definitely, because individually talking to people, that wasn't hard.
It's awesome.
Like, it's great. Like, it's so, like, and really 99% of people are chill as fuck. Like I'm talking to you. I like hearing people's stories, hearing where people are from. Like, it feels really validating. It's positive and stuff. But like, that is 10 times harder than the show. Because the show, it's like you get 5 shows into the tour. You're like, I know the show, you know? And, but it's like oftentimes the meet and greet was twice as long as the show. You have to be like, I don't want to be like surly or anything. Like I want to be cheery and shit. You have to be on high energy, adapting. Sometimes people come up and they'll say like some really oppressive shit, hey, my mom died yesterday and I'm here or something. And you're just like, oh man, like you have to be thinking on your feet.
For everyone else in line, I have to like kind of shoo you away in 40 seconds and I want to be able to give you the time for the thing you're saying. Because the thing is, I wouldn't want people to never say that if it's something that they like really, and so it can get, especially when I did it with you for those 2 Chicago shows. You do 2 in one night, and at the end you're like, I need to just sit in a dark room for a while and like just reset.
Well, that's just it too, because it's like, I mean, even the last tour, like you get to the club at like 5, and then you have to be on from 5 p.m. until 1 a.m. because you got to do the sound check. You're interacting with all the people. Like, we want to try to make a good impression, like with all the staff and stuff. You got servers coming in asking if you want food. You got the GM coming in asking about like checkout stuff at the end of the night. Like, you got like general security, you got people asking merch questions. So you're trying to be like getting ready for the show, and you're having to be like, hey, making a good impression.
Yep.
Fucking ask me back here, bitch. This is my first tour and shit. And then you have the show, and it's an hour and a half, and then you do the Q&A, and that's a half hour, and then you're 2 hours into just performing, and then you have fucking 3-hour meet and greet. You touch everybody, you're smiling, you're laughing.
And then you're sick that night
and
too.
then and that's like you go back to the hotel room and it's 2 a.m. and the only thing open's Taco Bell, and you're drinking red wine and Taco Bell at 2 a.m. You wake up at fucking 6, you just shit your brains out. You get on the road for 5 hours and you have to do it again 5 days in a row. Like, it kills me. I can't do it like that. So it'll be easier this time. It'll be more fun.
Also, I'm excited even for the podcast show for a lot of that kind of, like when we're in the green room beforehand thing. We could so easily both of us be like, we're good. Everything's all good here,
Yeah.
Also on the business. I don't need to promote my new video. 1, because it's doing fine, and 2, not that I wouldn't either way, it's demonetized. My most popular video of the entire year, and HBO decided, nope.
And HBO went, whoa.
They're not even keeping the money from it. It's just not monetized. So enjoy the ad-free experience if anyone wants to click on it. More importantly, Tony and I put out a new Burback video, and it's doing super well, and we passed 100K, so I want to thank everybody for that. And like I mentioned in my video, that's kind of the main extra thing to get Tony out to LA, and the new video is doing well, and we're already working on the next one and have more of like a series ready to go, and I'm super fucking happy with it. So if people want to check it out, it'll be in the description. And I think Tony and I have really struck a kind of newish format together for video essays. I really do. We struck gold. We did. So that's the end of business. Okay. Can we talk about the fucking shit in this apartment?
Okay.
Okay. So it's actually not too bad right now with this thing. So for people, nobody knows. So my AC stopped working last Tuesday, and it's been. Last week was okay, but it's been pretty hot in October in LA.
Yeah. Days
in that are maybe 96 or 93, a lot of 88-degree days. I believe it's 87 outside right now. Mm-hmm. And I want to stress really quick with this apartment, very well. Not only do we have single pane windows here, so it heats up much easier, and big old windows that people have seen in videos before. The sun from around probably from around 12 to around 6, blasts this apartment and heats it up. So it could be 72 outside, and if I have the AC off, it is 88 in here. Mm. It is the front face of an oven when the sun hits it.
Yeah.
My AC breaks, and they're very nice, and they have 2 guys working here, and one guy goes, "Hey, this compressor part is totally shot. We got to order a new one. It could be 3 or 4 days. Next couple of days are in the 90s. Ooh. And I go, oh, okay, man. I realize there's nothing you can do. And I contact our kind of like landlord company, and I talk to them for a bit. And I'm talking on the phone with this woman. She goes, yeah, there's actually a good deal. I won't say the number, but a good deal of other tenants who are also waiting for AC parts to get the AC fixed. And I go, oh, okay. And we talk a little more. And I go, if you don't mind me asking, how long have those people been on the list waiting for AC parts? And she goes, months. And I'm looking at the weather, and it's in the 90s outside, which means close to the hundreds in here. And I'm just like, what the fuck? So I talk to them more. They say because of the shipping crisis out of their hands, going to take 4 to 6 weeks for me to get the AC part.
I'm shaking my head.
I started adjusting to my new life. One thing you know about, and before anybody swoops in, and I know people are going to be like, listen, I don't have AC and it's hot outside for me. That doesn't make me sweat any less. And also, it heats up more in here because of we have no shade to block the windows or anything. And when I'm in my stream room, if I were to try and stream on, say, a 90-degree day, that stream room would probably be 98 degrees in there while I'm trying to entertain.
Probably.
And so if anybody's like, hey, you're wearing the same Hawaiian shirt as the last podcast, I have to. I can't breathe. So anyways, long story short, yesterday, I get a knock on the door. I open it up, and it's just some guy. And he goes, hey, I'm here to give you a brand new AC unit. And I go, what?
It was Publishers Clearinghouse, too.
He goes, I got a brand new AC unit. Did they not tell you I was coming? I go, no. I'm getting a new AC unit today? He goes, yeah, brand new one. I go, they told me I was going to wait on a part for the old one for 4 to 6 weeks. And he goes, oh, no, like, I got a new one right here. Comes in, he's chatting about the Canon camera I have. He's a real friendly guy. He goes, okay, just like, do whatever you need to. I'll just be here installing it. So I go shower, I come out, and he's just waiting there. And I go, hey, what's up? He goes, hey, they didn't tell me the right AC unit for this place, so I can't install it today. We're going to have to reschedule. I just go, oh, okay. Leaves. I'm hearing back that they're gonna reschedule once they figure out what they're gonna do.
It's like a project. You can't rush art, dude.
It's gonna be 90 degrees outside tomorrow.
Ooh.
And I would like to go home to Chicago where it's 40 degrees.
Damn, I'm sorry, man. If you want me to bring any ice cubes over and just leave them around the place in various locations, I could do that for you.
You could do that, or it won't help, but you could do that.
I'm going to leave them on predominantly wood surfaces and not tell you the locations of them.
You know what sucks the most about this is nobody's being a dick. Everyone's just like trying their best. And so it's just like I can't even get mad at anyone. When I get sweaty, I'm just like, I guess this is just the way things are shaking out.
I don't like that.
I need a scapegoat, and it has to be me when there's nothing else. I go, why can't I figure this out?
You should take those Gus and Eddy crochet dolls that we had before and punch them when you're mad.
They're still right there.
They're right there. You just punch them when they're mad.
Well, if I punch one of those, then if I punch you, it's like a voodoo doll. You get punched as well.
Only punch yours, please.
No. What was I gonna say?
Probably some stupid fucking shit.
Probably some Dumbo shit.
Yeah.
I think it was one last thing on. Just mainly that for us for the podcast, we're gonna have to. I don't know how long record these bad boys in the heat.
In the heat.
So that's why it seems really dark right now. We got the shades closed. We got a fan pointed at us.
We didn't turn the hair lights on because those are like, I think those are halogen bulbs maybe, and they're really fucking hot. Yeah. So we have one LED panel light up here lighting this whole thing.
It's like Gus and Eddy after dark, except it's 12 and I'm sweating.
After the age of man because AC is gone.
Here's the thing. Whenever I see something from like say the 1800s and people are in like pants and like a suit coat in the summer,
and it's wool, too.
How do and people do that? You ever on a summer day and you see like a businessman walking in his suit and it's like, am I the only one that would get drenched in sweat doing that?
I think it's safe to say that every photograph of a man in a suit taken before the year 1945, that man's balls reek.
Oh, yeah. Well, even taking a photo of him in anything, he could be naked, and you know that is not.
If he had a Russ's trusses, he would have probably alleviated that situation.
Would have kept him away from his legs.
Locked and loaded.
We had
Wait, can I just say locked and loaded, cocked and scroted? Okay. Now we can get on with our lives.
Now we can finally move on. I don't know. I got into such a fucking editing mode and now it's just like I'm going into other work stuff. But we gotta do some hangout stuff.
Yeah, I've been up my own ass in the last couple weeks. I've just been doing dumb shit. I'm going on tour, and I was telling Eddie, it's not even worth repeating, but there's just a lot of dumb logistical shit that I've been just trying to fucking figure out, which sucks because I'm like, right now, like, I've got more ideas than ever. Like, I've got the passion to want to go shoot and stuff. Truthfully, and nobody reach out to me, like, period, okay? I'm looking for a more dedicated camera person to handle some stuff.
If you're listening,
don't fucking send me an email. You're not getting hired.
If you're listening, it could be you.
No.
It could be you. Gus is open. Gus is looking for work.
No.
Close your eyes. Picture you and Gus making a sketch together. Type that email.
No. Honestly, good meme. Don't do that. Like, I appreciate, I already have people unsolicited reach out of just like, hey, Gus, I'd love to be an editor. It's like, dude, no. Like, I'm not looking for those people, but I'm trying to find a dedicated camera person. I'm almost close to doing that. A lot of shooting shit is just taking a backseat. I haven't shot a sketch. Like, besides, I did that James Bond thing a couple of days ago where it's just me. I set the camera on a tripod. I haven't shot a sketch in a month and a half.
Whoa.
I've been uploading a couple of older things. I had like a small town reviews, the tour announcement and shit. I'm uploading between like every 10 days or so now. I got to get back on the twice a week game, but I just don't have someone to fucking film my shit. So
yeah, so if you're listening, it's if you
the number at the bottom of your screen.
Do you want to move to Los Angeles and work with your favorite YouTuber? We'll
go from being parasocial pals to actual pals.
Yeah, that's what we should start doing, is so we can make friends in public. We should just do our hardest work to make our audience think that they're our real life friends until they meet us.
Yeah, you get it, man. I don't know. I've just been trying to fill the time with streams and working on the live show and shit. But yeah, I mean, streams have gone well. Dude, in the last 48 hours, I pulled 4 Charizards.
I still don't know really what that means, but I do know Charizard, so that's cool.
Typically, if there's a Charizard in a set, it's going to be the best card to pull. And I've gotten 4 of them in the last 48 hours.
There you go.
I've been cruising down on Main Street, relaxing, feeling good.
Cruising down on... There's no street in Pokemon that's at least that famous enough for me to know.
Cruising down on Sunset Boulevard. I'm relaxing, stopping at that big Chick-fil-A. That's always a fucking madhouse.
Some fucking nerds are going to come in and be like, you don't know 111 Road from Pokemon? Stop it. Stop it.
No, I don't like that.
All I want to say, if anything comes across on this podcast, if you're looking for work, Gus is open to
it. No.
If you're looking...
okay. Good meme.
Good meme. No, so what you're saying is it's a good meme. We should continue the meme.
Eddie, first of all I need
for
to
audio
say.
Listeners, Gus...
Don't tell him.
For audio listeners, Gus pissed his freaking pants right in front of me, and it's dripping down his leg.
They would be able to hear, so it's obviously instantly invalidated.
Tony runs the audio through Audition. It would be too quiet, and it would be taken out of the cut. So I'm hearing your little drops of piss hitting the ground. Pip, pip,
They're
pip,
big.
Pip,
They're really
pip.
big drops.
Your stream is really slow.
They're big.
I'm worried about you.
It is 2 streams, though. It's
both pant legs.
It's a
both pant legs, but on the outer side of your ankles, where you're like,
and
both near the pockets.
Both pants legs are behaving as if you had a full power water fire hose on, and no one was holding onto it, and they were just flailing around like that.
You ever think about when they blew up Newman with an air pump, like a bike pump in Space Jam?
Yeah, that was not real, I don't think.
No, that was real.
Oh, okay.
And that's not. I don't want to hear anyone say the actor's name is. That was Newman.
It was Wayne Knight. That's what they'd say.
No,
but it's whatever.
What is he? Fucking Batman?
No, dude. He's one of the lighter Knight varieties. He's actually pretty white. Wayne Knight might be the only actual true white knight.
Wait, but also the Dark Knight is Bruce Wayne. He's a white guy.
Bruce what?
Bruce Wayne, Batman.
Yeah, he's a white guy. Oh, but he dresses in dark stuff.
Yeah, but he's still white.
Bruce Wayne is probably one of the whitest people ever. Yeah. There's no way he's not taking advantage of corporate tax loopholes to fund his fucking scheme.
Are you kidding me? Yeah, there's no way he goes to his accountant and goes, let's be fair this year.
Yeah.
He goes, I want 5 more rockets.
When you think about it, he could probably just reinvest a lot of the income that he has earned into the community of Gotham to fund
this has been pointed out that he could probably use.
Oh,
his
has it
money.
really?
Yeah, a lot of times.
Oh, damn it! I'm late to the game.
Rather than going out in the dark and breaking the backs of people who are committing crimes, he could maybe try and fund things that will take crime down. And listen, again, I don't want anyone to swoop in and tell me Batman can't do that because, listen, I don't care.
Yeah,
I've got my opinion, and there's nothing you can say that'll change it, even if I'm wrong. Sorry.
Can I try to change your opinion?
Go for it.
Hey, man.
You've got a point, actually. That's pretty. So now I'm thinking about it.
Good. I want you to reflect.
I'm thinking that if I were Batman, and hear me out, I would. Hear me out.
I'm listening. Dead listening.
You know when Batman has like armor for the suit instead of like the kind of spandex from the 60s?
Yeah.
Assless chaps.
Oh.
Because when you're fighting criminals, if one's a little too strong for you, you go, here are my butt cheeks, here are my butt cheeks, here are my butt cheeks. And they go, whoa. What's this guy doing? Whoa.
That's kind of gross. That's where guys poop out of, actually. That's what they'd probably say.
Yeah, and they go, well, you can't just, those are your butt cheeks.
Yeah, come on, man.
They go, you know what? I think I don't need crime anymore. He could probably do more good just actually giving money to the criminal.
Probably, to just be like, hey, man.
They're robbing a bank, and he's like, you need this more than me. What, do you think they're going to keep robbing the bank if he hands them like $100K?
Yeah. They'd be like, oh.
Hey, man, get out of here.
Petty crime, you know? Plus, most of the people he's stopping anyway, like, you got the big title card people like Joker and shit, but most people are really just like, some vagrant, some guy with a blindfold on.
Some guy stealing or like breaking into a car.
Yeah.
We don't need Batman to punch him.
What's in that car? $70? Maybe a speaker equipment?
GameCube controller, your friend's GameCube controller that got stolen and he'll never get back?
It was limited edition. It had all the Mario characters on it.
I'm sorry to bring it up.
I liked that GameCube more than he did, and I didn't even own it.
Kind of struck a nerve here.
You know what is something, though, that might be the answer?
What?
So when my car got broken into that time, I told you at the time, there were 4 other cars in the lot that stunk because, like, I went in there as the first thing I noticed. I was like, it smells like. This was in college. My car got broken into. Someone stole camera equipment and shit. It was snowy. I walked to the car and it stunk like cold cigarette smoke on someone's coat. I talked to my neighbors. Like 4 other people's cars got broken into. But there were footprints because there was a fresh dusting of snow the night before, and there were footprints from the dude. So I took a photo of the footprints, and I posted them online at the time. I was like, can anybody identify the shoe that this is? So I found the shoe that it was, and every time I went to like a house party or like anywhere else, I was always looking for this specific kind of shoe.
Because it would have to be somebody you knew, right? Or at least somebody in because there was a pretty small like community there of people, right? So it would probably be somebody around that you might know.
Well, that's what I thought. And this is like really, this is such a storybook ending, like legitimately, is I never knew for completely sure, but what I did know is that the last day that I lived in that house, me knowing this hyper-specific shoe, the last day I lived in that house, it was me, it was my buddy Ryan, it was Sabrina at the time, and we were cleaning out the house, and I was just doing the final runs of, like, leaving a place, like, hey, throwing shit in the dumpster and stuff, and I kept walking out to the dumpster, and one of the last things I had was I just had, like, a crate of food stuff that was still good, but I was like, I don't know if I want to keep it, it's like some bread I didn't open, shit like that. And this was, again, it was in Menominee, Wisconsin. It's a really small town. And the last trip, I go out to the dumpster, and there is like a homeless person out there. And I was like, oh, I've got this food here. And I went to offer, and I was just like, hey man, like, would you like some of this food stuff? He's like, no, thanks, I'm good. I was like, okay. And I looked down, and he was wearing the exact shoes.
Wait, how can you know it matched the print?
Because it was such a fucking specific
shoe. Oh,
you
looked up. You could actually find the shoe before?
Yeah, I looked up the shoe before. So
that
I saw
dumpster was in that small parking lot.
It was
right there.
10 feet away from where my...
I think we shot a video or two. I know you did your wine, one of your wine mom ones, was right there, and it's like, well, you say it was like a parking lot of 5 cars and then a dumpster. And that was the whole strip.
Yeah, you could probably get 20 cars in there, but there's not a lot of people in there. But it was like that. The guy, and also like again. That might account for the smell and shit, too, because it was like, cold coat cigarette kind of thing, Also,
or it could be same shoes and just some shithead college kid you knew. Because also, who would take a GameCube if you're...
Yeah, but I mean, you could tell that that's tech stuff, though. You know?
Yeah, but not like tech stuff you can flip. It looks like a plastic kid's toy, you know.
But that people know that's a video game.
That's
though.
true.
Like,
yeah.
But it's like it's the shoe and it's like the cold coat smell. Like, not a lot of people I knew in college even like smoke cigarettes and shit.
You were the detective at the end of the movie that you thought you solved the crime, and then you're talking to one final person, and then you see like one piece of evidence in their house, and you're like, wait a minute.
I found leaves of grass. I went, oh.
Anyway. Well, anyways, I guess listen. What if I told you that guy was me?
What?
And I did take it and I did flip it, and I gave it to somebody for free.
What? Why? Who'd you give it to?
It was my dad.
What did he have to say about it?
He said, give me something to smash. And I gave him that GameCube, and he broke it to bits. He broke that fucking thing. He hit it with a bat.
No, he's probably saying, give me something on which I can play Smash.
Oh, well then why'd he break it?
Like he meant it the other way, but he still broke it.
So I thought he was saying, give me something to play Smash. I gave it to him, and he said, I needed something to smash.
No!
Fucking bam, bam, bam. It's done.
I could see it.
What do you say we get in some preguntas?
Okay. Wait, what the fuck does that shit mean?
I have no idea.
Let's Google that. Hold on.
I couldn't be bothered to know.
Hold on. Let's figure this one out here.
Also,
what?
That update from the email that I told you I was sending about the AC stuff, got a reply back that's like, can't do nothing for you.
Man, I'll come enforce them. I'll lay down the law.
Yep. Or you can just come here and start going on me whenever I'm hot. Never mind, I don't like it. Never mind, I'm not a fan.
I'm going to try to make it sound like it's a blistering wintry wind in a 1930s Disney cartoon. It was a bad audio recording of it, so it was the only thing.
The guy. The guy is in front of the mic doing this the whole time.
They did that.
Hey, you're playing Goofy in this. Can you remove your hand? Can you please move your hand?
Hold on. What does the word pregunta mean in English?
Pregunta is Spanish for question.
Oh, whoa. So that's that shit we've been saying every week.
I was glad to hear it pronounced correctly.
Yeah, pregunta.
Does Siri do that? Also, that sounded almost identical to Siri now. Did it always sound like that?
Listen, we're coming for you.
Didn't it sound like that? Or did it sound like that before?
I don't think so. Maybe this is the Spanish division voice because I asked a Spanish question.
Maybe.
Wait, let's ask a regular question.
Well, let me ask the same one and we'll see how it sounds.
Wait, cancel.
What does pregunta mean in English?
You can translate into English and many other languages in Translate.
Yeah, dead ringer.
Dude, this is what pisses me off, is Siri used to answer things all the time. And now, every time you ask Siri something, Siri's like, I found these results on Safari. Click for it. Or you can open this app. Do it. I'm asking a voice to get a direct result. And so, like, every time it's like, oh, well, you can open this app. Well, I know I can do that. I can do that with my fingers.
Yeah.
What can I even do with Siri anymore?
Nothing.
Also, if you say, hey, what song is this? They fucking bought, if I remember correctly, Apple bought Shazam. And because their Siri recognition wasn't good.
Yeah.
I have the Shazam app still. For people that don't know, Shazam is you click a button and it listens for a song playing somewhere and it'll tell you the song. That still is magic to me. Do you remember when they first started introducing that? It wasn't even on smartphones yet. I remember I was in a movie theater and it was an ad for like a Verizon flip phone. There was a woman walking past like a car radio. She just clicked like, what song is this? And it recognized it and I was like, how?
Yeah.
How does that work?
I don't get it.
Especially Shazam will tell you like someone will be performing live on like Fallon that night. And it'll be like, oh, it's this song they're performing live on Fallon. It's like, how?
Wild.
How?
It does that?
I remember it did it at least once when I did it years ago. So,
wow.
But the Apple, I believe, bought Shazam, and it's still slow. It's still slow as shit.
Damn it.
But the app is good. So it's like, what was the point?
Yeah.
I just don't get it. Siri's not. Give me anything to ask Siri. I guarantee you it won't answer it immediately. Any question I could even Google.
But how good is Beat Shazam starring Jamie Foxx? New episodes airing weekly.
Is that?
Yup.
Oh, well, it's a good ad for that.
Jamie, why'd you need that paycheck for, man?
Did you see Ariana Grande's on The Voice?
Yeah, what is she doing?
She's too good for The Voice.
Way too good.
She's at least too big right now. Too like, I was gonna say hot, but not in the way of like hot as in like you're big in pop culture right now.
Yeah, I get you. So you're saying Ariana Grande is very ugly, but she is on a shitty show.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
That's what
I'm just
hearing.
saying who would go on The Voice when you got every opportunity in the world and you're like, The Voice, that's the one. They must have paid her a lot of money.
Dude, they must have paid out the ass for her. She's got to have the biggest contract there.
Should
I
I
feel
see
like.
if it's public at all?
Yeah, probably. Dude, because who do they have there? They got Blake Shelton still kicking around there. He just needs a place to hitch his horse every week, brother.
Oh, that's it.
You got him, Gwen Stefani. Isn't Lionel Richie back on there?
First article, I don't have the number for it. Ariana Grande is the highest paid coach in The Voice history. Here's her salary, and we don't have to get her net worth, Yahoo. Okay, let's. All right, where the fuck is? How much does she make per year? No, wait, on The Voice or just combined record sales? All right, her The Voice salary. Sources say Ariana is getting a whopping $20 to $25 million for the show.
Oh my god, dude!
Holy shit! I'd do The Voice for $20 to $25 million.
Dude, I would do Fear Factor for that much.
Dude, I would talk to Joe Rogan for that much. I would sit down with Joe Rogan for that much.
Yeah, dude, that's fucking hilarious, man. Dude, speaking of Lionel Richie, I completely forgot about. I'm sure I said it like years ago, but one time I went into a Rite Aid and there was a woman that was trying to like wire transfer like money to Wells Fargo or whatever the fuck. And the person wasn't helping her in the Rite Aid, and she was like an older woman, like, but not like super old. Like she seemed like she was in her 50s, you know. And she like was kind of like seemed kind of lost and confused, and like we went up to her and was just like, "Hey, are you okay?" and stuff. And she was like legit like, "Oh, I'm trying to send my boyfriend some money." And we were like, "Who? Okay." She's like, "Do you guys know Lionel Richie?" And we were just like, "Uh-oh." And she's like, "He is the sweetest." She goes, "He says that he has like a package for me, and it's a box, and it's full of so much valuable. It's over $15,000 in valuable things, but he needs $3,000."
Did she think she was dating Lionel Richie?
Yeah, she's like, "Look at his messages," and we were just like, "Oh no!" So like privately, like it was with Sabrina at the time. She kept talking to her. She didn't seem like she was like manic or anything. She just was really calmly like the person was like
she maybe just like kind of bought it.
Yeah. It was just like the person was obviously just like, or like at Rite Aid was just like, "Hey, this is clearly you're getting fucking scammed here," you know.
If you're gonna scam someone and pretend to be a celebrity, Lionel Richie, like.
Hey, I mean, he's no Blake Shelton, but
I just feel that like, is that your first thought to be like, that's such an odd choice.
Yeah. And how do you start there? Because this person was clearly enamored with Lionel Richie. She's like, "I have all his albums." So do you start from the standpoint of saying, "I'm Lionel Richie," or do you go, "Who's your favorite artist?" "Lionel Richie." "I'm Lionel Richie."
What it is you're a huge fan. You're on online forums, and you go, "These suckers will believe anything."
Yeah, that's what you do.
I just pretend to be the guy.
That's a good one. I would do that. You guys want to go down to Rite Aid and scam some people and say we're Lionel Richie? Anyway,
let's get to the Pregunta.
Okay, here's one at Xavier G1. Is it considered rude to wrap the receipt around a gift card you bought for someone? I wrap the receipt, but my friend writes the amount in the gift card and says that wrapping the receipt around it is rude. Which is the better option?
I feel like both of them are fine.
Yeah, do it up.
Well, because the receipt will say the amount, right?
I could, yeah. I mean,
so doesn't the receipt also allow you? Can you return a?
I don't think you can return gift cards because they'd
What
have
if you
to.
have the receipt.
Dude, can I just say, I cannot fucking tell you. I go into the pharmacy by my house all the time to get like a great Pokemon stock there. Probably minimum 2 or 3 times a month, somebody in front of me is trying to return some shit to fucking Rite Aid, and they don't have the receipt. And I'm just like, do you have any idea how the world works, you stupid fuck?
So Rite Aid, you could walk into a Rite Aid or CVS or a Walgreens with any item and assume it might be there.
Yeah.
There's no proof that you could have gotten it there. What are you going to... I got this pack of 40 AA batteries, and it was definitely here. It's like, you can get that shit literally anywhere.
Dude, they always say that. Like, it'll be like, the poor fucking people working here, dude, are like just trying to be chill and do their jobs and shit. And it's always the same thing I hear. It's just like, hey, I want to return this fan I brought yesterday. Okay, do you have the receipt? No, I just bought it yesterday. It's like, how do you think the world works, you fucking idiot?
Here, I'll try and get it done. You be the Rite Aid employee. I'll be the customer.
All right. Hi, hello, sir. Did you find everything okay today?
Hi. First off, I wasn't shopping here, so let's not assume that.
Okay. Do you need parking validated?
Nope. Let me just bring up my issue first, okay?
Okay, sir.
I have this item. I'm not going to show it to you yet. I was here yesterday. I believe, were you working a shift yesterday?
I might have been.
I never forget a face, so I remember your face. You remember mine? You saw me in here.
Sir,
yesterday. I was walking around.
We see a lot of people in here.
Do you remember you were playing that one Lil Nas X song? I was humming along, walking down. I was touching everything, just touching everything as I walked down.
Okay, I do remember you.
Yeah, you remember?
I do remember that.
So I bought, and don't listen. I could only get this here. Okay, so I'm looking to return an item. I bought it here. I'm dissatisfied with it. I took it home. I decided I don't want it anymore.
Okay, sir, that's fine. Do you have the receipt?
No. But can I just show you the item? You'll know it is unmistakably I can only get it here.
Oh, okay, sir, we need the receipt, though, for a return.
It's a Nature Valley granola bar. A single Nature Valley granola bar.
So, sir, not only do we not sell individual Nature Valley Honey and Oats granola bars, but that is a product that is available in thousands of retail locations countrywide here.
You see, I couldn't get it anywhere else but here. You remembered the whole thing about me humming. I don't think I really need a receipt. I just, whatever the Nature Valley one's worth, I could probably get a refund. What is it, like $250?
Sir, you think that's $200 to $250?
Well, if they brought it over from the Nature Valley, then, I'm sure it took the shipping costs were pretty expensive. They got to raise the prices. I don't remember what I paid, so if you could just ballpark it, $300, $350, something like that.
Well, sir, not only are we not able to accept items without receipts, but we cannot accept individually already open unpackaged food items, period. And also, we don't sell...
You mind coming a little closer to me real quick?
Sir,
lean in.
I don't feel comfortable going around the sneeze guard glass.
Okay, lean in right against the sneeze guard.
I'll get a little bit closer.
Go right against the sneeze guard.
All right, I'm a little closer, sir. You're making me a little uncomfortable right now, though.
What if I told you I have a second Nature Valley bar that I'm also trying to return with a $2 bill taped to it? Can I get that refund now?
Sir, the $2 bill would cover the cost of both granola bars.
I don't believe that's the case. I believe you owe me maybe $500, $550, something like that.
You've already more than doubled the
Would
price,
it be
which is already more than
weird
200%.
if I kissed the sneeze guard and you met the other side of the sneeze guard? Let's forget about. I'm lost in your eyes. Let's forget about every other return. Sneeze guard is right there. I'm gonna press my lips up there. I'm not gonna leave the line. You can either start checking other people out, and you decide when you're ready. I'll be here all day, and I'm not gonna move my face away from the sneeze guard.
Sir, I can't engage in this incredibly inappropriate behavior with you in the store right now.
I told you how I feel. I'll be waiting.
My break is in 10 minutes, though. I'll fuck you around back.
You won't kiss the sneeze guard, but you'll fuck him around the back.
Yeah. I got priorities and stuff. You got to have them. All right, that's getting into cans. Here, let me check around here.
They'll get 20-minute standing ovation.
I could see that. We got to stand there like Tarantino and Brad Pitt and Leo at the end of the... Did you ever see that video?
No.
Where it was for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I think it was at like Cannes or Tribeca or something. Or isn't it Cannes, not Cannes? Who gives a shit?
I don't know.
The Cannes Film Festival, spelled C-A-N-S. They just it's at Pepsi. They hold it there. It was like at the end of Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and they literally is one of those weird fucking ones where it's like at least a 10-minute standing ovation.
Well, that's what that festival's known for. Is like super long standing ovations if people like the movie.
But they had a camera person right in front of Tarantino and those guys the whole time as the main coverage. So it's like right in front of them, and they just keep. Tarantino.
It's got to be so awkward to sit there for a 10-minute standing ovation.
Yeah, man.
I know it's tradition there, but that's just too long.
Tradition doesn't mean good, though.
Yeah. No, I could name a bunch of traditions that are not good things that we should stop doing.
Tell me one.
I don't know. That fucking pickle in the Christmas trees.
Why is that a thing?
It's a German thing, I think.
I know. We did that, too, growing up.
Listen, It was a kind of a meme in our family. We were like, let's see if we find the pickle. We're not going to actually do it. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of like it.
My favorite thing to do is when Sven was little, is I would take the pickle and I would hide it one time and have him find it. And then I would say I hit it again and say, find it. And it was in my pocket. And he would just look and get really mad.
Sven, I don't know if you know this, Sven is still looking. Sven's been calling me every week going, yep, I've dug about 15 holes. I still can't find the pickle out here.
He's looking in holes at this point?
Yeah, and I say, why are you digging holes in your college town? There's no way Gus hit it out there. And he goes, that's just how he thinks. Sven and I have been sending each other the most brain-breaking TikToks on TikTok's Messenger.
Yeah.
Dude, Sven will send me the dumbest shit. It's so fun. Like, I will be, like, having a terrible day, and I'll see he sent me one, and it is just, like, it'll just be... like fast-forwarded video of a kid running with the like cartoon like bumbling running like noise, and that's it, or like a fart noise. And it's just like, I don't know how he gets them on his feed. They're memes that are like totally broken.
I don't think I've ever seen a meme from Sven that is any clearer than 360p.
I want to see if I can get just the audio from one of these specifically. Here, wait.
I like that really big bash kind of like whack sound effect, the cartoon one too.
I wonder if we'll get claimed for this. It was shit. It's what Hotline Bling would sound like if it was a Drake song. Do you think we should try and get away with the second of it?
Yeah, we should try and get away with it.
All right. Wait. Dude, I gotta see what time he sent that to me too. Wait. He sent me that. Somehow this makes it worse. He sent me that at 3 p.m. It was the middle of the afternoon.
It was a business hours. Oh, man. I got one the other day. I love those Drake memes, though. Like, Drake, the type of MF that insert anything here.
Yeah, because I think it evolved of, like, Drake kind of being perceived as a little bit more lame. But then the meme, for people that don't know, the meme evolved into, like, Drake being this, like, 30s cartoon character lame type guy. It's very bizarre. It's very weird.
My favorite one here that I saved the other day was Drake, the type of guy to start floating when he smell pie.
Like, how did this one happen? How did Drake become like a Tom and Jerry character? What happened?
I don't know. Also, I don't know if this is like so shitty, and I really don't endorse this. It's kind of fucked up. But do you ever like look at like OKBR on like Reddit?
No,
and shit?
not really. No.
They have fully like this week. They have the meme going where somebody just fully said like Drake, the type of guy to like literally be assassinated at this date and time.
No,
and
not a good
they
meme.
keep doing it.
Nope.
I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
Too far,
dude?
too edgy.
Yeah,
too
not
far and
fucking
too edgy.
cool, dude. Like, you can get kind of fucking in trouble for that shit.
Yeah.
And it's like top posts every day.
Yep.
Like, why, dude?
There's one reverse of those that I actually find a little bit funny.
What?
Whenever someone will just try and guess the date that Queen's gonna die to see if they're recognized for predicting the future.
Gotta shoot your shot.
Because it's like they never say something will happen. It's clearly suggestive of like old age, and it'll just be like, to me on October 13th, 2022, when the Queen is just like, oh man. Also, I gotta hit the bathroom real quick. Can you stall for me?
Yeah. Oh, you got a stall now?
No, can you stall for me?
Oh, close the door to the stall for you.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't have a stall, but I did have a urinal installed, and by install I mean there's a loose urinal sitting at the bottom of my bathtub.
Oh, you don't
horizontal.
Plug it in? You just pee into it and it rattles around.
Well, my stream's not that strong for it to rattle around.
You got the mini drops, don't you?
Yeah. Also, I filled it to the brim with those what the fuck?
Oh, hot tamales.
No.
Eddie doesn't do yes and he does no or before he pees. Eddie, can you bring me back something to drink, please, or I'm gonna fucking lose it? I'm gonna call Sven. I'm gonna outsource some of this shit here. See what he's up to. I don't want to come up with shit for you guys. Fucking figure it out. Just gonna check in with him, see how he's doing. He better pick up. Sven never picks up. He doesn't even fucking like me anymore. Come on, man. Oh my God, he literally just responded to the Drake meme I sent him. What a fucking asshole, dude. I don't even like this kid anymore, dude. Seriously, sorry, chat. Yeah, I called you chat. Sven, you're on the podcast right now.
Ooh, what do you need me for?
Pretty much fucking nothing. Eddie just went to take a piss, and I didn't want to have to come up with any dumb shit. What's been going on with you?
Good. I'm filming a video right now, and it's hopefully going to be up by the time that the podcast goes up. I don't know if you guys are shooting super far in advance, but it's a music video.
Did I just call you?
Music video in a while.
Did I just call you and in 10 seconds you're fucking pitching a product on my podcast here?
Well, hold on. I'm the guest technically right now.
No, you're not, dude.
That's kind of your role is to like say, hey, Sven, what's going on? Yeah, let's talk more about that. Let's talk about you, Sven. Not supposed to be they don't call it the Gus and Eddy. Oh, okay. So they do call it the Gus and Eddy podcast, but that you should also call it the Gus and Eddy and guest podcast if you're really.
I got lost. Was that Sven?
Yeah, I gave him a ring because I didn't want to fill the time, and he just was literally just pitching me his new video. So I just
you gotta hang up on him.
He didn't stop.
Whenever Sven starts that, you just gotta hang up on him.
Yeah, probably should just do that ahead of time. Usually, that's what I do when my mom calls me. Is I preemptively hang up on her so she knows that she's disposable.
I do this fun thing.
Thank you, first of all.
Yeah, of course. I do this fun thing where I'll call my mom, but from a hidden number, and when she picks up, I'll go September 27th, and then hang up.
I do this funny thing where I'll call my mom names.
Like what? Like her name?
Yeah. So you dumb lady.
Yeah, I'd like to see you in person. Call your mom a dumb lady.
Mom, you dumb lady.
See how that goes over.
I do that in God's country stuff. She doesn't like it.
Yeah, but that's for the content.
That's true. She understands.
Your mom would start roasting the shit out of you.
My mom actually doesn't think that people want to watch the God's country videos, and in every God's country, she'll always be like, "People are sick of these." And people will praise me and be like, "It's a funny bit that you keep going. That your mom is like that. One of your most popular series. She doesn't think anyone wants to watch it, but she actually thinks that." Like, after the first one, I get it. And then after the second one, I get it. But then it's like the third one, the fourth one. I think I've done 5 now. It's like, people like these moms. And she's like,
there's proof. It's online. There are numbers.
No, I'll always be like, people like these and everyone's gone well. So like, well, it's clearly got to end sometime. It's going to be this one. And she's not kidding. I'm like, all right.
Also, just thinking, do you think Sven's mad?
No, man, it probably wasn't a good video. He was talking anyway, so we're not even going to put it in the description.
We can't. Sven, if you're listening, you're like, you just add it to this description. It's just simply not possible. You can't just click edit on your description on YouTube and add something.
Dude, it's set in stone. It's codified every time you publish.
Yep. They actually set it in stone, and they send it to us.
I don't know what to tell you, dude.
We have so many fucking stones, especially Gus, out of the 1,000 YouTube videos he's up.
Where you been keeping all my shale and slate?
I haven't been keeping shit. You changed the mailing address.
You haven't been keeping the shale and slate?
No, dude.
It's going somewhere.
I don't know. Maybe that's why the shipping stuff is so delayed.
Oh, man.
Dude, I got no opinion on that. That's just... Did you hear about the shipping shit?
Why are you looking at me so hard? I don't like this.
Because it's a serious actual issue.
Wait, like everybody's shipping stuff?
Dude, our ports are stuffed.
Did that Bocus stuff
I only
again?
know a little bit. about this, so I'm not going to speak on it with complete confidence. But like shipping's like... People are recommending doing Christmas shopping now to get your stuff by Christmas.
What if I'm just going to hand make all my gifts for everybody?
Then you don't have anything to worry about.
I'm going to whittle you a little doll of you.
Okay.
It's going to have you on as the doll, and I'm going to write across it in a rose art crayon. Hey, Eddie, this is for you. I love you, man. I seriously fucking love you.
So
across the surface of the doll.
I love that you said you were going to make a doll of me, and then your first thing is, so it's going to be you as the doll.
Wait, I guess you would just be the doll, not as the doll.
That's how they pitched Chucky to the main actor. Who the fuck played Chucky?
I think it was
Chris Christie.
Yeah. I didn't have a good enough joke one day. You know what I've been doing?
What?
I've been watching classic horror movies again, actually, and stuff I've never seen before.
I'm actually going to watch Halloween soon.
Ooh, I haven't seen that before, ever. Have you?
No. And
cool, man.
I'm a scared boy. I love actually watching older horror movies. There's something so upsetting about newer ones, but I can manage the old ones and appreciate them and like them, even if they're scary. I don't know what it is for me.
Yeah,
we've talked about it before on the podcast many times, though. I don't know.
I watched, so I'd never seen any of the Scream movies, and I watched the first 2, and I was like, wow, those are like really good movies.
I heard especially like I don't know a lot about Scream 2, but I know Scream 1 is especially really good.
Dude.
And I think the scary movie parodies made us think that the Scream movies were bad because we were growing up and it was part of this like cheap humor thing.
Yeah.
And I thought they were making fun of how stupid that movie was.
Well,
that's not what the aim of that movie was.
No, did you ever see any of them at all?
The scary movies or Scream?
Or sorry, you just said you didn't see any Scream
No,
movies.
yeah.
It's weird because it's like they're cheesy and like shitty. Like it's like they're bad, but they're so self-referential and meta.
Uh-huh.
You know, like it's very early kind of Cabin in the Woods vibe shit where they're just literally the whole time like, hey, do you think this is gonna happen? Like, hey man, I'm this guy. I never die first or whatever. Like, it's just like the ham-fistedness of it goes full circle. And it's like, cool, this is like actually funny now. And like,
that's fun.
And like Matthew Lillard is so fucking good in there. Holy shit, dude.
I just love Matthew Lillard. He rules. For people that don't know, he's Scooby in the live action and also, or not Scooby, Shaggy in the live action Scooby-Doo, and also Shaggy for majority of voiceover Scooby-Doo for the last, like, I don't know, 20 years now.
Yeah, dude. And also,
he's in a lot of things.
Why the fuck did they not put him in the new Scooby-Doo thing or whatever?
That was upset. I didn't watch Scoob. I had a protest view for Scoob. I didn't watch it.
You didn't Scoob it up, dude?
That's not my Shaggy. I think it was like Will Forte or something, which is, I love Will Forte, but you gotta give it to people voice acting. I always hate when, and it's the same thing with the new Mario movie. It's like I hate when there's somebody who's voice acted somebody for years.
Yeah.
And then when it becomes a really big project, they're like, well, we want somebody bigger than you. And
Can't
it's like,
get that guy.
What the fuck?
That's the guy, though. Really quick, I'm just doing a business-related thing here.
Actually business related?
Yeah, I'm messaging Matthew Lillard to ask if he wants to come on the podcast.
You're DMing him?
Yeah, I'm DMing him.
Does he follow you?
No, he just has open DMs.
Open DMs and you're verified, which is...
They'll float that
Dude,
fucker
ask
to the
him to be
top.
on the podcast. Let's see what happens.
How do we play it real cool? Hey, Matthew.
Zoinks!
Zoinks.
Gadzooks, right?
Jinkies.
Jinkies, if you come on the podcast, we'll give you a Scooby snack. Maybe something like that. Also loved you in Scream.
Just watched Scream for the first time. Great. Loved it. I'll say that. No, I don't want to say that. It's too needy.
Well, you got to just say that we have a... I hate this because people don't know. Here, one thing I have to say real quick that people really need to know of listeners to the podcast, I think you'll agree, is you're not focused, are you?
No, I'm focused on you.
Okay. But people will say, get this person on the podcast. We don't have people that like book this podcast, and we quite literally can only ask people that like follow us back on Twitter.
Yeah.
Like, because we can't make our Twitter accounts always like, it's kind of embarrassing to ask somebody publicly and get ignored. We've done it a couple of times.
Yeah.
And it's like, we can only ask people that follow us back and then also message us back.
That's true.
It sucks because there's a lot of people we'd love to have on the podcast, but it's like, if maybe if I was fucking verified, we'd have a better chance at some of these things. But who knows?
That'd be more interesting. Can you imagine if Matthew Lillard messaged us back in the remaining 10 minutes of this podcast?
Do it.
Hey, Matthew, I love your work.
I co-host a podcast.
I co-host a podcast.
I usually just say with my friend Gus, so if you want to say with my friend Eddie.
Called the Gus and Eddy podcast in L.A., and we'd love to have you by for a 1-hour chat about chat.
Dude, especially a Halloween episode.
Let me know. Happy Halloween! Exclamation point.
He's probably so busy this month doing talks and stuff. I see he goes to a lot of like conventions and things.
He seems like such a well-adjusted, chill fucking dude.
Yeah,
too,
man,
honestly.
I'd love to have him on the podcast.
Well, good thing he's gonna message me back in the next 9 minutes.
Yeah, it'll for sure happen. Can you imagine though?
Yeah, I can. I'm imagining it right now, actually.
Also, and I was just asking on the podcast, what are you doing tonight? You got plans?
No, you want to do something?
Yeah, Ted's also free.
All right, let's do something.
And I was in that mood where the AC was down, and I was like, maybe I don't want to do anything today. But I'm like, no, let's do it. Let's make a fun memory tonight.
All right, what do you want to do?
We'll figure it out.
You want to play
I will
paintball?
figure it off the podcast. We don't want these people blowing up our spot.
Nah, dude. You want to go out to eat? Do you want to stay in, play some games or something? What are you feeling?
I could do either. Maybe we do both.
All right, let's go out to eat, and then we'll come, and then we'll chill.
Well, sorry?
We'll go come at the place.
Uh-huh.
Finish.
So we'll go to the place. We'll finish. We'll come.
Yeah.
And then we'll play games.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds
in that
good.
order.
We should go to like a bar restaurant place, like have a couple drinkies.
I found some cool spots.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Close by?
Yeah, real close by. I'm talking. You know.
You talking about a bar we've been looking for, type of thing, or
Have you found that skee ball place already? That's close by the Goodwill. If you know where the Goodwill that I'm talking about is.
Wait, we're not talking about the place that I've always mentioned, right?
I can't tell because I've been there one time and I never matched your recommendation to the thing.
Tony, can you bleep this?
Oh, yeah, it's that one.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
I went
the
there
one
the
I
first time.
recommended to you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
so I went to that one.
It's right here. It's awesome.
That's fucking great.
We had to bleep it. Sorry, guys, because it's
Here's what it said under the bleep. This is Gus and Eddy After Dark.
It's McDonald's. You bring your own rum.
That's what it was.
It's the McDonald's drive-through. You have to step out because no open alcohol in a container in the car.
Yep.
And while you order a McDouble, you have to drink an entire handle of Bacardi.
And it's like some weird limited edition, like banana flavored Bacardi. It's not even good.
Dude, hear me out. So much of drinking, it hit me like a truck where when we were first, and this is not one of those talks where I say, oh, drinking affects my body or food affects my body more.
Yeah.
When I started drinking, it was like any type of fun. They almost market drinking toward young, like people who are just turning 21, like they're children, where it's like Fruit Loops alcohol and Apple alcohol. And then you get like a couple years in and you're like, just give me some beer or some wine or something. Like a lot of the flavored stuff, I'm like, I can't even touch it anymore.
Dude, it's too
just
sweet,
kind of
man.
gross to me. Yeah.
It's just sickly. I really only have a small wheelhouse of stuff that I really need to have, for like drinking. Like, cool, I'll have a nice light beer. There's some darker things I'll have. Couple of mixers. I'll get a rum and Coke. I'll get a tequila Sprite or a Moscow or something.
I'll still die by, though. If you're an elitist about any drinks, you gotta stop it.
You suck.
You suck.
It's
and let
not a
anyone
personality.
drink anything.
Same people that are elitist about drinks are the same people that think it's a fucking personality decision to tell people to turn on dark mode.
Oh, man. Anytime I fucking post any screenshot, and it's like, guys, I don't know. I like Twitter. I like Twitter being bright.
Yeah.
That's all I got. That's all I got for you.
Don't know what to tell you.
We got another Pregunta?
Probably. Oh, we got some mail!
Okay, hold on. Also, I had a really nice conversation with my neighbor in the elevator, so hopefully they don't hate us for this.
You talking to other people?
And just in general, I'm socializing?
Yeah, you're not supposed to do that when I'm not here.
Oh, yeah? You don't live here, though. So.
Yeah, so?
Am I not supposed to talk to Chrissy either?
You've been talking to Chrissy, too, when I'm not here?
Yeah.
Wait, you haven't been talking with the landlords, too, have you?
Let's change the subject.
Okay, so here, I don't know where the fuck this is from. Oh, it's from... I didn't notice that. That's... Oh.
Is it an ad?
Yeah, it's like G Fuel.
Oh, well then we'll...
Oops.
Oh, Ian's calling me. We'll have to...
You try to entice us with fucking brand shit?
No, we got...
You bastard!
Don't even... Tony, bleep their name. Don't even show their logo. We don't... Thank you for sending us stuff if you're a company, but we will not give you free advertising on the podcast.
You have to pay us, damn it.
Do you mind reading this?
Yeah, I do mind, actually. I can't read.
Oh, no.
A note for you. To the boys, Gus and Eddy. You two always make us laugh, whether together or moff. Whether together or
Together or moth.
Middle finger there.
That really does look like it says moth.
I don't see any other options for that. Mother of four? Is that like what that's abbreviation for?
Together or not. Just a weird...
Dad, get your ends in order, dude. You two always make us laugh, whether together or moth. So this present is inspired. This isn't even bad handwriting. This is like really good handwriting.
Really good.
So this present is inspired by your aesthetic, but also your written handle at Gus. Please enjoy these little gifts as a way to say thanks for making us laugh through harder times. Love you boys, Sarah B. and Zach H. And then kiss, hug, kiss, hug.
Okay, you got yours right there.
Let's
Mine was
open
labeled
it.
with an E. Yours was labeled with a G.
Where did all our fucking knives go? Whoa!
It's the Yikes Mobile. It's a Hot Wheel with the Yikes logo on it. What the fuck? It literally says Yikes Mobile on it.
To the Yikes Mobile.
That's awesome. That's so cool. I was opening it. I was like, what is it, a Hot Wheel?
I hope mine is an Xbox Series S.
Dude, the Yikes is like indented.
Oh, whoa.
That's so cool.
How did you do that? Is that 3D printed?
I don't know.
What the hell is this? What is this? Oh, it's a Gus bucket.
That's great.
Yo, that's rad. This does look 3D printed. I see the fiber lines on it. Cool, man.
That's so cool.
Yo, dude, it's not PSA 10 anymore. I took it out of the case.
There you go.
Badass, bro. Thanks, Sarah and Zach.
Yep. Was it Zach B?
Zach H.
Wait, was it Sarah B and Zach H? Or did I
Yeah,
just make
Sarah
up the
B. Isn't that the lotion, Sarah B? What
That's
would you do
dumb.
without me?
What would I do without you? I think
dumb.
enjoy my day.
No.
I'm kidding. I'm joking.
Where the fuck is Matthew Lillard? Dude, what does he think he's better than us?
Does he not know that the time is running out to do it?
Does he not know that I included 2 celebratory positive energy
You
exclamation
said
points?
Happy Halloween.
Oh, no, he's probably like, this is some Scream fan wannabe, dude. I just saw it, Matthew, for the first time. I didn't know that was what you ever see that image of him where he's like,
Yeah.
I didn't know that's what that was from. That's not even a spoiler. He just is like that.
Yeah,
one
it's
time
no,
in the
I
movie.
already know Scream spoilers, but
The spoilers that's not the guy's face. That's a mask where he's going.
oh, okay.
I thought it was
Did you
a
see
guy.
the poster for the new one? I thought it was kind of cool. I saw
Did
people.
look cool, yeah.
I saw people going like, "Oh, here's the thing. Here's how I feel really quick about the I'm very off put when people will be like, "Oh, Hollywood is remakes and everything these days." Where it's like there is a truth to that and there's a truth to like money going to like middle ground movies. But like obviously as we move forward in time where there are all of these like franchises, like of course business wise that's gonna happen. And it's like it sucks to see like a shitty RoboCop reboot or like a shitty reboot of things. But like the last Halloween remake people really liked, right?
It was apparently fucking fantastic.
And it's like sometimes we get like that or like a Blade Runner 2049 or wait, 2042. What am I thinking?
Yeah.
Wait, no.
Cyberpunk.
Battlefield just confused me.
Too many
2049,
years.
right?
We've had too many
Am I
years.
going crazy? There's too many 2040s.
Why is everything in the 2040s?
It's Blade Runner 2049, right?
I think so.
And Battlefield 2042. That's what my
Why
brain
would
jumped.
Battlefield do that?
It's for fun.
Why do people put numbers in the titles of things?
I don't know. Either way, though, occasionally, or like the God of War reboot, we get one that's treated as an installment. It's that good.
Yeah.
And man, I love those. I love ones where it's like, oh, wait, no, that one's just more of that thing, and it's actually awesome in a new way.
Well, and I also kind of, like, I am a sucker for an older actor or actress revisiting a role as kind of a gritty, like bit of finality to something.
Like Logan?
I was literally going to say, yes, absolutely do. Like, that kind of shit. I'm hoping that's the same treatment that Indiana Jones 5 gets, because I think it's the same director as Logan.
Is it really?
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, unless it's been now
That's
recast.
a good sign.
Here's what I'm going to do. Indiana Jones 5, the movie. It's not going to give me an answer.
Voicing the whole script and acting it out.
In Indiana Jones 5, Indiana Jones dies in the first 10 minutes.
What?
Oh, no. Yep, directed by James Mangold, who did Logan.
Oh, no way.
And
okay.
Ford v. Ferrari and Walk the Line and
I
The
kind of
Wolverine.
I liked Ford v Ferrari. It was pretty entertaining.
I
Dude.
did not see that yet.
Well, I get it because came out in 2019, and 2019 was one of the craziest movie years that ever fucking happened. You ever look at the list of shit that came out in 2019?
No.
You want me to rattle it off real
Yeah,
quick?
give it a little rattle.
I'm going to search 2019 movies and just start reading, okay?
Okay.
Okay, 2019 movies. You ready for this?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to expand. The first popular ones I saw are ones that are not very popular, so I don't know why that happened. The 50 best movies of 2019 according to 304 film critics. Maybe that'll show everything.
Yeah. Maybe if you just Googled popular movies 2019, they usually float the posters
I'll
at the top.
I'll add popular to the popular.
Panicking over here.
No Matthew Lillard yet? Is that it?
No Matthew Lillard.
Okay. So it gave me the same fucking bullshit. Okay, I started to get more that I'm seeing. All right, ready?
Yep.
So we got Parasite.
Okay.
Once
big
Upon
boy.
a Time in Hollywood. 1917. Skipping the gentleman, I don't care. There was a Joker. Knives Out. Avengers Endgame. Spider-Man Far From Home. Us. Midsummer. Is it Midsummer? Or I see some people say Midsummer, but I thought it was Midsummer.
I'm just gonna say Midsummer. I don't give a fuck.
And then we got this list is kind of shit. We got Jojo Rabbit. We got Glass, but I don't really care about Glass that much. Uncut Gems.
Wow.
This fucking list is terrible. But there was even more that maybe IMDb will give us the basic shit, you know? Okay, yeah. Joker, Avengers Endgame, Parasite, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Toy Story 4, Spider-Man, John Wick 3, The Final How to Train Your Dragon, El Camino, Midsummer, Booksmart, fucking, there's like the Aladdin remake and shit, but like how many fucking listed movies already? What a banger year
That's
for good
huge,
movies. Yeah.
dude.
And there are more than that I'm forgetting too that weren't showing up on the list. I've seen people just line it up and been like if you missed some movies in 2019, totally understandable. Like there was so much.
Wow, dude, that's a lot of like big series installments too.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean, especially Avengers happening then. It's so crazy to me that Avengers had that giant event and then COVID happened, where it's like real life and the Marvel universe have this perfect like division now of like, and then life was different afterwards.
Well, it's weird because obviously there've been alterations in like the rollout strategies for like Disney and shit since then, but like it kind of like I would like to think, all things considered, that kind of worked out best case scenario.
It
for
parallels
Disney.
really because they can like now treat things like the world has changed and it resonates with the viewers watching it.
Well, and also it's just like from a rollout standpoint, it's like they had these series in development for years.
Yeah.
And it's like, cool, well, it's kind of like Endgame was the little daddy stamp at the end of that bad boy. And now it's like, well, all these series, well, you're going to probably watch them at home. Oh, you got to stay inside? Cool. Well, we're going to kind of do that for most of it. Some movies got fucked, but like, here's the series shit that we're already working on.
Also, did you watch Squid Game yet?
No, I got to, I guess.
Dude, you got to watch. I think you'd really like Squid Game. You got to watch it.
Oh, man, I got to do it.
You just got to participate in a popular show once when it's happening. Just once when it's going on.
I don't know what the last time I did that with.
It's fun. We could talk about it. And also, I'm going to stream it too. I'm going to play Roblox Squid Game.
Nice.
Chrissy and I are going to stream it. I think we might do it tomorrow.
Dude, that's dangerous, though. Careful.
Which means if this came out, you already missed it.
Haha, you fucking moron. You guys got to follow both our Twitches. I got nothing else to say. Just fucking do it.
Yeah, just do it. That's it. You know, we always end it so mean.
Yeah.
And I think about the viewers listening, and what's crazy is I never feel bad about it.
It's just that I'm so separated from humanity and reality as a whole just as a baseline.
Yeah.
But especially people that engage with our content, like I'm so deadened to any sort of positive feedback I get from them.
Right. And it's just like, you know, really we could devastate them, and it's like it's almost like I'm being like it's somebody pinching me. I go, oof.
Be nothing. It'd be like, I'm sure like meteorites flying to the sun all the time.
Yeah.
Was that gonna stop burning?
Yeah.
That probably doesn't even realize it. You probably won't even see that in the Hubble telescope.
Some meteorites fall to Earth, and the Earth just keeps on spinning. And what I'm saying is we are as important as an entire planet, and they are just simple meteorites because we have a following on the internet.
Yeah, I'm in there.
Man, we're really on the same wavelength here. Tony, you cut that out, right?